When Donald Trump told white supremacists around the country to stand down and stand by, they were apparently listening, and they apparently didn't mind what he said. Ben Collins, reporter, said a meme going around Proud Boys groups tonight, a photo of Kyle Rittenhouse, the Kenosha shooter, along with the president's words from last night, stand back and stand by. So they think, well, because clearly Kyle Rittenhouse is a living martyr. He's the best guy ever. They've all agreed on that basically at this point. In case you haven't been following this, yeah, that's what it is. It's stand by because we might need some more Kyle Rittenhouses. The leader of the Proud Boys, Joe Biggs, wrote on Parler, Trump basically said to go F them up. This makes me so happy. So that's good. And let's see, they instantly made a logo out of it, showing stand back, stand by. And so if you were wondering how they interpreted it, it's fairly clear that they got the message Donald Trump wanted them to get.
That should be the question that's asked of every Republican, conservative politician, pundit, anybody who dares stick their face in front of a camera, in front of a microphone to say anything about anything. You wanna come talk about COVID-19? You wanna come talk about the economy? You wanna talk about the election in general? Every time you stick your head out to speak about it, you want to talk about relief funds maybe? Do anything you stick your head out for, the question should be asked immediately. Do you support Donald Trump and his white supremacy? Do you support Donald Trump and his support for the Proud Boys? Do you support what Donald Trump said about having the Proud Boys stand by? What do you think Donald Trump was telling the Proud Boys to stand by for? And every time they say he didn't mean it, every time they say he condemned them, say, the Proud Boys don't think so. Do you think the Proud Boys got the message wrong? Hey, the Proud Boys are the ones that were brought up, and they said that it's exactly what they wanted. Do you agree with the Proud Boys? Are the Proud Boys a bunch of liars? Do you hate the Proud Boys, or do you love the Proud Boys? Just flood them with all these very simple questions, because a non-answer is an acceptance of what's been going on here, and they're always let off the hook. Every time, ask them every time until they answer the question. I disagree with the president. White supremacy is a scourge on our nation. Proud Boys are part of that. They're a terrorist organization, and I want nothing to do with them. And until Donald Trump does the same thing, I want nothing to do with him. If they can't say that, they're on board for all this. They've always been on board for all this. Donald Trump is just the one that's too stupid to not say it quietly like they've been saying it for 30, 40 years. So since he can't say it quietly, maybe you should say it out loud, or stay quiet and go with your boy. Everybody needs to be put on notice that if you're part of Donald Trump's party, because we got plenty of quote unquote rhinos that he likes to call them that aren't a part of his BS anymore. If you're not one of the rhinos, that means you're one of the white supremacists. Choose, because your president is one who's whittled this down to one choice or another. Which side are you on?
Yeah, 100%. And the only other thing I want to say about this, just because we've talked about this so many times, we cannot rule out the possibility that on any given day, any given week, new people start paying attention to American politics, and so we talk about things for those new people. But look, you can keep asking him what he thinks about white supremacy. We already know what he thinks about white supremacy. We already know what he thinks about all of this. It's just they add it to the long list of topics that we already know. We know, and we more importantly know what the effect is going to be. He is going to continually instigate violence, race-based violence, and also political-based violence. He's gonna do that while making sure that the FBI, all of those groups, don't actually do any serious investigations of how horrible of a threat these groups are. And until we get Donald Trump out and get someone reasonable in charge of the FBI and get some group together that's actually gonna do something about this, it's gonna get worse. And asking him questions, I guess, might make it clear to people where he stands, but it doesn't have anything to do with stopping the problem, okay? Because the problem's here, it's getting worse literally every year. And if we get 4 more years of him, I mean, you know where this is going. You know where this is going. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.